I've spent 28 plus years making mistakes, chasing the wrong things, and unlearning lies. In the next few minutes, I'll tell you all what I have learned. Hi, I'm Dr. Ade, and this is some of my life experiences. Number one, everything is teaching you about yourself. Everything that I went through taught me about myself. If you do not do what you love early on in life, you will feel empty later in life. I have always wanted to be a doctor, to study medicine, and I fought my way through medical school and I achieved it. Had I studied anything else, I would have been so unhappy. However, this discipline that I chose isn't exactly what I would have wanted, but I found a way around it. And now I'm happily practicing what I love. Do not always try to control the outcome of things. I realized that when things happen, many times I try to move things around, try to control the outcome. It doesn't always work out the way I planned it to be. But when I let go, those things that I actually wanted to happen happened even better than I expected they would. If you want something, do not care about what others think about it. As long as you're convinced about that thing that you want, go ahead and chase it, and you will be happier that you did. The truth is that people might give you advice, but they are giving you advice based on their own experience. This is your life journey. This is my life journey. It is not their life journey. So at the end of the day, we have to sort of sieve through the advice that we're giving, continue to chase that thing that we want in our heart. Because whatever we seek to achieve in our heart is actually our higher self, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, pointing you in the direction that you are meant to go, your life's purpose. So do not allow naysayers or what other people say affect what you want to achieve in life. Number five, no one is coming to save you. Everybody is up and about themselves. Nobody wants you to succeed above them. So when you see someone that takes an interest in you, appreciate it because that person is giving a part of their life to you. In this life, time is currency. So if someone gives you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 month, 2 months, 3 years of their life in pouring into you and making sure that you're somebody great, then appreciate it because they have given you a part of their life. And in my life, I have seen some persons that have actually poured into me. And that takes me to the next point. There are some people that have sapped me dry. They took and took and took until I had nothing to give. But what did I learn? I learned that I should show myself more self love in not allowing people take to the point that I become so drained. Because at the end of the day, they are thinking about themselves and they leave me cold and dry. Number six, marriage. Having been married for so many years, about 20 plus years, I can tell you for free that marriage is a combination of the decisions you make, luck, and God. So it is not a big deal if your marriage doesn't work out. It is not the end of the world. Though we pray that it doesn't happen that way, but it is not the end of the world. If a divorce happens, then we move on, we re strategize, we go back, regroup, re strategize, and move on. There are about 9 billion people in the world, and you're not tailored to just one person. You align with certain types of people, of which you had picked one to get married to. So if there's some other traits that the person might have that doesn't go down well with your type of personality and it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. Do not allow a failed marriage to break you. Honestly, it's not worth it. All of my life's obstacles has helped shape me into the person I am today. All the disappointments, all the positive and negative things that have happened to me, the way people have treated me, most especially what I have achieved and what I could not achieve and let go of. All those things were actually lessons that helped to shape me into the person I am today. 10. Taking care of my nutrition and my health is the greatest wealth. You remember there's a saying that when you're healthy, you could have a billion problems, a thousand problems, but you only have one problem when you become unhealthy. And it is so true. There was a time I had some form of health challenge, and I found out that I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat at all. I lost so much weight. But in that experience, I learned that we actually eat too much. Our bodies do not need as much calories as we pump into it. And that in itself can cause us health problems. In my case, it did cause me a health problem, and I had to adjust myself. I had to adjust what I ate, adjust the time I ate, and how I ate. 11. Your employer doesn't really care about you. They give you enough to keep you stuck doing their bidding. I experienced this as well. They give you what your due is, but they really don't care about your life per se. Because in the work environment, it's input and output. That is what they consider, that is what is relevant to them. What you put in and what they can get out of it. So your work hours and their outcome, the money that goes into the bank from your own work. I have found out that working for yourself is the best. I'm not saying quit your 9 to 5. You can use your 9 to 5 to fund the life you want by having the job that you want to have. 12, people can be super ungrateful. Oh my God. People can be so ungrateful. You do a lot for them from your heart, you sacrifice for them, and at the end of the day, they actually bite the finger that fed them. This actually happened to me. There was a lady that I helped so much. I assisted her in doing a whole lot of things, but she turned around. She stabbed me in the back. It hurt so badly. But in all of this, I learned that you do not allow your bad attitude to shape who you are. 13. Everyone has a breaking point. You can never determine what the reaction of another person would be. 14. You can only control what you do, not what other people do. And the whole point of attempting to control at all is something that I have learned to let go of. The truth is, trying to control what people do in itself is a flaw. Know your limits. If someone else is doing something, doesn't mean that you might have the capability to do it. Build yourself to that level of capability. Then you can do it. There are no hard and fast rules about so many things in life. 14. Friends do not always want what's best for you, especially when you're doing better than them. They want you to succeed. They're good friends, but not for you to be better than them. So be mindful of showing off your progress too soon to people, hence they stall it. 15. Practice self-love. If I spoke to a friend the way I spoke to myself in my head, I will lose that friend. Because many times we tend to be very hard on ourselves and we say so many negative things to ourselves. Our head keeps spiraling, going over things and making us feel bad about ourselves. Speak to yourself the way you will speak to your best friend. I learned to be very self compassionate. I cut myself a long slack. If I do anything bad, I say, oh, you messed up, but correct it and move on. I no longer beat myself up over things that I did wrong. And 16, bad relationships do happen. If you're in a bad environment, remove yourself from a bad environment. If you're in a bad relationship, remove yourself from the bad relationship. If you are around people that sap your energy and give you so much negativity, remove yourself from conditions that do not serve. If you gained anything from this video, share with a friend, comment what you have also learned from your life. Do like and subscribe. I'm Dr. Ade, and see you next time.